Hi, welcome to your pre-assessment guide for felling and processing with a harvester. This guide will help demonstrate the knowledge required for your FMO harvester assessment. To help us guide us through what we need to know, I'm joined today by Michael Crutchley.
Hello.
He's a registered MPTC assessor and Lantra trainer, plus has 20 years experience in the forest industry as a contractor. So this is one of 4 videos that you will need to watch along with our base machine videos that covers everything from PPE to hydraulic hoses and waste disposal. So you'll want to watch these videos for the harvester in conjunction with the base machine videos, and then you will have a good idea of whether you're up to standard. These videos could not be possible without the support of Forestry Focused Future, an innovative training scheme, and Callum Campbell for the use of his site today and his machine from Forestry Services Limited based in Mach. This video is a guide. It is not formal training. We fully advise that you seek formal training from an instructor. This is a guide to help you prepare for assessment, and we already assume you have a good level of driving skill for the harvester. This is video 1 of the harvester series, and in this we'll be demonstrating the pre-start checks and maintenance.
So the normal checks on the loader, we're looking at the booms themselves for signs of cracking, looking at the pins, make sure they're all there, not moving. Pipe work, looking for leaks. Again, with the rams, again, looking for leaks. This one, we've got nice spiral guard all around it, protecting the hoses from damage. And then because we're now using a bigger machine with more, potentially going to lift something bigger, the risk zone has gone up to 90 metres. So anyone comes within 90 metres, we'll stop work. That's just for the lifting part of it. We've got a harvester head with chain on it, so we're now actually looking to a safety range of 200 metres for the chain shot. Right, we're now actually at the bit with the interesting part, the head itself. First of all, we'll just do visual checks, make sure all the components are there. We've got saw, rams, the knives, feed motors, feed rollers. Looking at the grease nipples, nice machine this, get to all the grease nipples easily from the outside, so we go around with a grease gun, do all these daily. Again, looking at the pipe work, make sure that's all intact. Looking at the rotator, knife profile with a knife. We're looking to see any burring, cracking, bluntness in it. If so, we then dress that out. Carry on round, just looking visually for any signs of any problems, looking at the pipe work and the pins, make sure everything there, no missing or loose bolts. Also, heads down on the ground, nice and safe, so nothing's going to drop on anybody. And we've got, check the warning stickers, but everything's been covered in Sitka sap. And then if we go round to the front, we can actually check the saw itself. So to take the chain off, just push the bar back in, get the loop of slack, take it off the tip. So inspect the chain, looking for sharpness and other signs of damage. We have a good look at the chain. Obviously this one's no longer any good. We snap the link, but the actual cutters themselves, you see bits are missing out the tops. And we're looking at the ends to see if they've been blunted. Another one bit missing from it. So all in all, a chain that's way past its best and destined for the bin. It's just not worth persevering with damaged chain. It just makes everything a bit more dangerous. With the bar then, want to check the sprockets rotating nicely. Looking at the rails, see if there's any damage. Look down it, see if it's straight or not. With this one, no, it's not straight. Chipping in the rails, and we've got a burr on the top. And then the other thing we look at is the sprocket at the other end. Okay, then we're looking at the sprocket itself in there, looking for signs of damage or wear. If you've got more than 1.6 mil of wear in there, then that will need to be replaced. Make sure the chain catcher is in place. So if the chain comes off, that will catch it. So that's got to be there. And then at the back, mandatory again, is a chain guard. So again, if the chain was to come off or derail, this will catch it or deflect it down to the floor, stop it flying off and hurting somebody. And then when we're putting it all back on again, just pull it around. Again, push the bar in, pull it around, and then when it restarts, hydraulic pressure will push that back out and the chain will be nice and tight again. On other machines, you might have to manually adjust the bar like you would with a chainsaw by slackening bolts off and tightening adjusters, but on this one we've got a fully automatic system. We just push back against the pressure to get it off, and then when you start the machine up again, hydraulic pressure will push the bar out, self-tension. Okay, so now we've turned the head up, opened it up so we can have a look at the frame proper. Just be cautious that we've got sharp knives here, so we do not want to be hurting ourselves on those. Vitally important, the head open like this, the engine is off, all the electrics are off, everything's depressurized. We do not want anything catching us unawares. So now we're just checking, looking at knife profiles, looking for burrs or cracks or bits missing. These have got a nice set, which you would hope after 1,500 tons of timber. Looking at the frame itself, the weldings, and that, again, no signs of cracking or fatigue in the frame. And then feed rollers and feed measuring wheel, looking to make sure that the it's all turning, it's all got good edges on it. Again, with the feed rollers here, we're looking to see everything's in good order. And this one, we don't have to grease. Oh, there are a couple of grease points on it. Otherwise, we're happy with that. We can shut that up and carry on with it. And lastly, with the head back down flat and all out the way, you can then open up the chain oil container and see we're pretty much full. So don't need to top that up. Otherwise, if it was, you need to top up chain oil because you keep the cutting system lubricated.
Right, if you've watched the 4 videos in this Harvester series and you've watched our base machine videos, then you should have an excellent understanding of what's required and your level of skill to go forward to do your FMO Harvester assessment. So thank you, Mike, today for your knowledge.
No problem.
And we wish you the best of luck.